with IKS, Tony Lynch, and Quaalude, America's #1 show.
If you haven't been listening to the new guys, the Connectwork, you don't know what you're missing.
Yeah, take that. This is the Diddler, and I'm oiled up and listening to the Connectwork.
From the west to the east, it's the D-O-double-G, and I'm rocking with the Connectwork.
If you don't know who I am, then you're stupid. Shout out to the Connectwork, hottest show, period. Yay.
I want to give a big shout out to the Connectwork. These brothers are the new sound of radio.
Now this is real entertainment, gang. Damn it. Y'all better take lessons, and I mean it.
If y'all ain't listening to the Connectwork, then y'all got something wrong with y'all.
Andrew Tate here, and I want to give a super shout out to the Connectwork.
Big shout out to IKS, Quaalude, and Tony Lynch. Together they make up the Connectwork.
Yo. We up in this mug, man, with another one, because it's always going to be another one. It's the Connectwork, where connections bring about collaborations, and these collaborations bring about real connections. I'm one of your esteemed hosts on this show. Okay, yes. Pass it along to my brothers so they can introduce themselves.
Right. You guys know who it is. It's Tony Lynch. And you know what I'm saying? We are here vibing on this Thursday morning. So if you guys are tuning in, man, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. You know what I'm saying? Support us so we can get out there and reach more and more people, man. You know what I'm saying? Nothing but positive vibes, good energy, you know what I'm saying? Laughs and trending topics, man. So if you got any questions or comments, don't forget this is a live stream. So put those questions and comments in the comment section. We'll be sure to get to them as we go. Now I'm going to hand this over to my next brother, man. You know what I'm saying? And let him introduce himself as well.
Peace to the people, man. Timing was terrible. Little mama's just came right behind me. Now she won't move. She was posted right here and farted, bro. I'm talking about farted like, you know how it go when it's like, you know that I'm talking about one of them ones where it's ain't no air, even with the it's like, you serious? And she stood right behind me and just stared me down with it. That's the intro. We done started the show on a fart, on a violation. You know what I'm saying? Trending topic.
That's what we're doing.
You know what I'm saying? Trending about fart.
Nothing trending. Nothing trending. And like, yo, bro, I'm talking about it was harsh. Amy said, nah, it's from the litter box. Nah. It was one of the ones where you damn near could hear the.
Have y'all seen that NLE chopper? Little diss track towards NBA YoungBoy.
Yeah, I seen it, man. We hold him by his head and all that.
But tripped me out. He used a iconic beat, bro, that Tupac used. You know what I'm saying? What do y'all? How y'all feel about like the way he came at that, bro? I thought it was more funny than actually a diss, but he did have some jewels that he said up in there.
I ain't gonna lie. I think it was a waste of money and time. You know what I mean? I love hip hop too much. And certain classic records, if you can't body them, leave them alone.
That's right. That's
straight up, man. Like, certain arts of work, you just leave it alone, man, because it's a lot that goes with it. For instance, that wasn't just a beef for that record. That was a beef that erupted into coast against coast. That was a beef that erupted into two cultures. One culture split in half and becoming two. That was different. So this little boy, nah. I think, again, entitlement and perception. I think it was a violation. It was a waste of time, waste of money. And you ain't top it. You can still play the original record and be like, nah, that's how it's supposed to sound.
Nah, see his stuff. It looked more like what's that little Broadway show, West Side Story?
Like a musical. You saying like a Broadway musical? You're right. It ain't. Yes. It wasn't nothing. He was saying gangster things, but it wasn't nothing gangster to it. You're right. It was like he was a character still, like with a bunch of Halloween costumes on. But I've never been a follower of that dude anyway, man. You know what I'm saying? I never really. He had a couple joints, but for whatever reason, his character always rang out like that. You know, the yellow dude in the hood. I'm talking about
the
yellow.
class clown.
Yeah, but you know, it's one thing that yellow dudes see. It's remember I told you, Amy, yo, it's different levels of complexions. You know what I'm saying? Within the black community, dark skin, light skin. Even though we all black, we don't really rock with each other. And a light skin be like, nah, man, he yellow. Some light skinned dudes be like, nah, I'm red. You know what I mean?
Something pissy yellow,
pissy yellow,
pissy yellow,
pissy yellow with a little almost red nappy hair. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Man, listen, it's all crazy. We got a crazy race, man. Yes, we do. It's fun. Ain't nothing like it though. Ain't nothing like it, man. You could literally go to Thanksgiving and have a whole rainbow of people and they all black. Like Auntie, she yellow as hell.
Do you think NBA little young boy gonna respond to that foolery that he threw out?
Yes. But he's not gonna respond on no track. He gonna wait till he come across him and get it with him. That's what I think. Because see, NBA, believe it or not, is a rock star right now, man. He is the biggest young artist in the game right now, bro. And if you've ever taken the time to watch one of his concerts, see, that's what I love to do. If you can come across somebody who you think is a hot rapper, bro, and you see their performance and it's terrible. And I have no faith in you no more. You know, the stage is everything, man. And NBA young boy has he come out the ceiling. He come down from the ceiling in a coffin.
So I ain't never really seen watch any of his of this thing. I seen like little clippings of it. Him snatching a blunt from somebody.
Oh no. That's the you gotta love that. Watch this. That little clip, I seen that. He ain't snatched the blunt. They all chilling. His man had a roach. He had a little clip. Can't passed it. NBA seen it. Man, he was tight. You gonna during the show? Ever since that, watch this. If you following his concerts, you don't see him smoking on stage with him no more. He got dude over on the side.
He lost his spot.
Bro, he got the trap house that breaks in half and catch on fire. He got a cemetery. You know what I'm saying? Yo, he got a real theme. It's back to going to a concert, what a concert was. Remember? Like Busta Rhymes. You know what I mean? In between sets, they changing the setup and everything. Yeah, NBA got a show. A real show, bro. Like I said, coming out the sky, he got to take the buckle off. He came right straight out the ceiling in a coffin and then land way back there in the graveyard with the big screen behind it, so it make the scene look like it's to infinity. It looked like a 3D.
Yeah, like
the way they got it set up.
Yeah,
it looked like a whole cemetery in hell with a trap building.
Yeah, I see some other stuff too, man. Remember that boy Lil Tim, the one that posted that unalived Vine.
Yeah. He ain't posted. He did.
He slapped the dog. NBA slapped the dog about that boy, man.
Now you gotta remember, they signed him, Quando Rondo. They signed the NBA. Those NBA little mans. That's how they inherited the beef. They was signed to NBA.
Yeah, I done seen him beat up on Rondo.
They all be lumping each other up. But see, if you remember when NBA Youngboy first came out, scarred up. Remember he wanted, the things, they got the metal pole, like you do something, you get the poles in your head.
Jack your neck up. That's when you jack your neck up.
Yeah, he had that, man. He still was scarred up, but bro was a dumb out. Real live dumb out. And it looked like he be on Ritalin or something, or some of them jail meds, they be, the one deeper than Ritalin.
High dog, Cogentin,
the one they be
Ritalin, Thorazine. You talking about those?
My man Mac. I remember, Mac, they gave him something. His name changed to $3 Mac. I'm talking about he was a G, like Mac meant something in the street. He came home like this. $3 Mac.
Nah, them meds, man, they'll get you. I know
Man.
they had me on that mug. They had me triple CMS. You know
Oh,
what
you was
that
like this
is.
too. Yo, you was
Hey.
So a little while you was 37 cell too. You like this.
Hey,
Hey, yo, Tony, go tap on IKSL.
Hey, I remember one time, man. I said I went on the Mexican side. I went on the Mexican side of the day room, bro, and sat in a wheelchair, somebody's wheelchair, and just was looking at him, bro. I'm talking about like gone. That stuff I had gone. They used to help me. I see if you got it. You trying to cheek it and all that other stuff. Just a little bit. All it takes is just a little bit to dissolve. It's over with. It's over with. It's over with. You in a whole nother world. But I had to get off of that stuff, man. They had you.
Yo,
they had their boy, man. They had
yo.
they had their boy.
Yo, you should have took a pic like that. You should have went down for the pics and took a pic like that.
Catching jokes late. Everybody done already laughed at the joke. And then you don't even Hey, look at this thing. What the hell? Man, that was crazy. Man, I said that 30 minutes ago.
Oh man. Yo, I can see IKS now in the middle of a parole hearing. They sitting there, well, Mr. Da-da-da. He like, woo! They like, excuse me?
Crazy. Crazy.
You're like, yo, excuse me, Mr. Williams? What you said? Yeah, I like, yeah, parole today, right? Parole today. Yeah. Shout out, yo, I'm going home. Excuse me, sir. You need to act. Yo, I ain't gonna. Guess what? Yo, this is the dude. This is the dude on the low. He has to have a crazy asset, cause yo, every time the police come in and it's on the count, it's him. You like, yo, chill, IKS. No, brother. He gave me a ticket. I'm already locked in. Fuck.
I told him.
Oh,
hit him with a hot cup of piss and doodoo on the side of that flaming hot cup of pee and doodle. Yeah, nah, man. That's
a
right
moment
there,
of silence. You ever got doodoo splash, Tony?
No. No.
I could tell you the aftermath. The aftermath is 8 or 9 of them whooping on you while you come.
You dig what I'm saying? I'm not no.
I done had doodoo splashed on me, bro, and it burned. Like it feel like it's eating through your skin. You know what I mean?
That's because all the other all the stuff you put up in it. You know what I'm saying? Got some pee, got some doodle. You know what I'm saying? You put a little bit of
that splash
cleaning,
me.
That little cleaning stuff. Stir it up like a mad scientist. You let it sit in the window for a little bit when they come out of that count. Because they didn't want to give you your mail.
Hey, yo, Matos. Shout out Matos, man. Yo, Matos. Yo, bro, this was the one ex-offender that nobody really violated him. Let me tell you what his crime was, right? Now he had 2. He had a state and federal, but it was actual forcible touching, right? And
what?
Such and such assault, right? Yeah, so watch this. Let me tell you how this case. So
touching.
I'm gonna tell you. Watch this, right? So it was forcible touching and the actual assault. So, bro, he was running around. You know how people get the credit cards now and be swiping?
Scammers.
Like scamming. Bro, he was getting Medicaid cards, right? And going to communities in New York City that's immigrants and where they don't got no Medicaid, but they may have whatever conditions. Now, mind you, he's a Spanish dude and he crazy. Funny as hell. So he would come. Let's say right now I broke my ribs. And I don't have, I'm from Argentina. I don't have no documentation. I got enough to maneuver around, but I can't go to no hospital unless I'm paying straight cash. He go to them. So let's say, they might want for this situation, ribs fixed and all that. They might want $5,000, let's say. He'd tell them, yo, give me $2,000. You know what I mean? Swipe the card. So the same way they were scamming, he was making fake, well, not fake, but, swipe it, Medicaid cards. But this is the crazy part. He was coming and giving them assessments. So he's showing like the forcible was him literally coming and giving this crazy Irish lady a breast exam. We like, yo, Matos, bro. You for real? So he in there. Imagine this dude in there with the family in his briefcase. And he like, they talking about his problem. He like, all right, no, lean back. So let me check this.
Yeah, pop it out.
Does that bother you? How'd it feel?
Pop it out.
And that's what he did. But bro, he had it.
Be like this.
Yo, that was his case. He got 9 years for that, man. But yo, he was getting that bag. I'm talking about, man. And that was the minimum. They're just hypothetically speaking. But most of these situations was like ongoing scenarios where these people needed $30, $40, $50, $60,000 for whatever procedures. You know what I mean? Medicaid. Bye-bye, $20,000. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
But yo, anyhow, he was 37 cell. I never forget this. You remember Drake's song Hotline Bling?
No, I ain't really listen to Drake.
But yo, well, you heard this on the radio station forever. I know when my hotline bling, it can only make. Remember that? But yo, I know Matos shit by heart. He used to say, I know when the hotline name, it can only mean one thing. Every time I send a city, you. And we used to just make him do it. Hit it, Matos. Every time I send a city, you. I know when no hotline name. And the CEOs, Matos. It don't matter. They come in there with the boots and everything. I know when the high name. They got them tied up. You know what I'm saying? I remember one time they brutalized Matos, bro. They brought him out on the plank. You know what I'm saying? You remember like the old divers plank that they strapped to?
That orange thing. Talking about that orange thing that's
exactly the orange one that be sitting
on the wall.
Yeah, that's stuck on the wall.
Right next to the rotunda.
Look, but hold up. Right next to the cage, like the thing that hold the body like a helicopter. You know what I'm saying? The body basket. But yo, Matos came out, they done whooped on Mace. He came out one day like this. He on the thing. Strapped in. All we seen was this. He said like this. We like, oh, they broke him. He like,
back in 10 days. I'll be back in 10 days.
Back in 10 days. Back in 10 days. Make sure.
That's exactly. Yeah. That's the only thing that was that triple CMS or 5150 cats do. You can do some crazy stuff, bro.
You'll be right back.
Craziness and be right back in 10 days, man. I done slap COs, you know what I'm saying, and snatch me up, get whooped on, go to AgSeg, back out in 10 days. They just trying to double my meds up. Instead of one Ritalin, one Hydol and one Colgidin, I got two.
Yo, I done seen Matos take off. What up, Tony?
Yeah, so there's something that's going on, a trending topic that's going on. Max B just got out of prison, right? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't even know who the guy was, but I'm just watching. He just got out of prison. And Boosie was one of the first people to went up to him, was like, dude, I got you, this, that, another. What I didn't know, because I'm still researching on Max B. What I didn't know is that he got beef with a lot of dudes in the industry, dude.
Ain't that the dude that French Montana, the little video he messed with French Montana and them, dog?
I think so. I'm still doing research. I'm still trying to figure out who he is. But yeah, man, he didn't.
Well, Max B was part of Wave Gang. You know what I'm saying? He got his whole movement is wavy. You know what I'm saying? And he got this movement right now that he make America wavy again. You know what I'm saying? MAVA. Okay. But yo, bro, he he kind of got like a melodic kind of, you know what I'm saying, flow to him, singing, rapping kind of. But I ain't gonna hold you. I think he going it nowadays, bro. You got Charleston White, who's a blatant rat, who made a career off of ratting. Max B is gonna continue to do what he do. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna make music and use the momentum to do whatever. Man, ain't nobody about to bother Max B for nothing, man. They talking it, but people, if anything, people gonna try to get, content. That's I'll make a content or whatever else have you. They ain't ready to. Cause they gotta remember, because bro still like that. So you still got to deal with that individual too, because before he got locked up, when him and Jim had their situations, there was two scenarios in where Jimmy people came through and they got whooped on, and he was struggling. That's why they end up robbing somebody.
They dip from the
set. Yeah, man. Yeah, Max is like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Max ain't nobody sucker. So in comparison to nowadays, with I think he good.
Yeah,
but I mean,
I was just looking because I don't know too much about him, right? But I seen that he just touched down, and you know what I'm saying? He, of course, meeting people, and all of a sudden, him and Jim Jones got beef. I didn't even know them two cats rock like that. And then Cameron, now him and Cameron, I'm like, dude, you just got out. How you know what I'm saying? So I didn't know the history behind it.
Man, Tony, just because you're gone a little time, man, if you got beef with somebody, it's gonna continue once you come back out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It just got put on a hiatus for a little bit.
About that. Yeah, I understand about that.
He ain't got beef with nobody. He ain't got beef with nobody, man. We got what issue back and forth with Jim Jones. That ain't no beef.
Nah, I'm just talking on
general. But like, I think a lot of people pushing that thing bigger than Jimmy ain't got no beef, man. You got to remember that first and foremost, there's a very big difference in career and money and playing with these streets.
Yeah.
There's a very big difference in the lights is on, cameras is going, and that mouth going crazy. Matter of fact, did you just see the situation that was in the airport with Jim Jones and the white man, the two older racist white men? Hold on, when you seen that was going down, and the way that they put the squeeze on him, how did Jimmy act when he was sitting down there on in that chair talking to the police? Was those the vibes of a G?
It was Steeples.
Think about it. It was Jimmy was. The last thing Jim Jones wanted was to go. Jimmy was James. He did not. The last thing he wanted was jail. Look, man. I just want to go home. But Jimmy ain't want no problems, right? And these was two older white dudes. Nah, man.
Turned into James.
Nah, man.
Look,
it's the same situation.
James was just chilling. They came up to James, telling James that I shouldn't be up in here. You know what I'm saying? And James just, put his hands up and was like, hey, y'all, James don't want no problem. James just trying to get on this plane and get back to James' house.
You know what I'm saying? Go about my damn way, you dig? So I got a question, man, a two-part question. So, like, this whole beef that artists be having, right? So I remember back in the day when, you know what I'm saying, Tupac would have beef with somebody like, you know what I'm saying, Bad Boy or something, and the shit got real. Things got real. You know what I'm saying? Like they were literally at each other.
Well, I mean, go ahead. Tony.
You know what I'm saying? But I also remember a time when if artists had beef with one another, they would go to the wax, right? They drop bars on each other. Like it wasn't so serious. So, you know what I'm saying? I think, we're talking about, early 80s, you know what I'm saying, early 90s, and then things got kind of crazy. It died down a little bit. And then we got the YNs that come in that actually out here, you know what I'm saying, putting in work on dudes and rapping about it, like the beef is real. But then I run across this. And this, I don't know if it's the same, but it almost don't make sense to me. So you got R&B artists, Omarion and Mario going at it now. And I'm really just trying to wrap my head around it. Like, is this really the way that it is? You know what I'm saying? Like, is this, or is this just for content? This is just for views and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Because if it is, I understand that too. But, you know, like watching the progression of how these beefs are coming about, at some point it just becomes, I don't understand it. And maybe it's, you know what I'm saying? Maybe it's not for me to understand.
A lot of it is to get back into the eyes of of people. You know what I'm saying?
Being relevant,
Because
staying relevant.
trying to get that relevance back. Some stuff, man, stem from street stuff, and they just so happen to probably be in the industry. So that way, that's how it spilled out of the booth into the streets. You know what I'm saying? Because it was already some street stuff. So if you got a street person that's also doing music, of course that stuff gonna spill up out of the booth back into the streets. Because some people ain't gonna take the people that know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? That's saying that if you know, you know. Them the ones that's really reacting that way because they know, like, okay, you talking about the homie, you talking about my lost one. You know what I'm saying? So they know what that is. So of course it's gonna be that on site. You know what I'm saying? Most of these people,
again, I understand it. I do understand it, right? You know, so that's what I said. Like now, like, because I understand when you out there in the streets, you living that life. We all come from somewhere, right? You know what I'm saying? We all have done things that has the potential coming back on us, right? It's when you start putting it out there, you know what I'm saying, like in the music and things like that, it just, I don't know. It's like some things should be left on the streets, you know what I'm saying? And you could take the experience and use it for the music, right? You know what I'm saying? It makes good songs. But again, you know what I'm saying? Maybe it's not, it's just something that I don't understand. That's the reason why I'm asking questions, right? You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Some stuff would be over people's heads, man.
Yeah, I just got a different thought about it. That's all. You know what I'm saying? I just got a different thought. Another thing, man, I want to ask about too, because talk about relevancy. Tekashi 6ix9ine is coming back, right? You know what I'm saying? And he's been on all kinds of shows, and he's another dude that's known for snitching, for ratting.
That's the telling troll. That's the telling troll.
He ain't coming back. Brother, he ain't coming back. What he did, yo, man, that dude, have you paid attention? Yo, 6ix9ine used to have the ability. He was the first one who broke the internet, supposedly. You know?
Yeah.
But if you paid attention, man, he get on shows now, might have 1,000 live eyes. I mean, for me, that's crazy. But for him, that's nothing. They used to having 20, 30, 40,000 live eyes. For him to just pull up 1,000, nah, man. Tekashi is on the way out. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. All right.
He been on the
he
way
is
out.
On the way out, period.
But
what people forget is he's still Mexican, bro. So he's always gonna have his Latino community. So long as he do his joints with them, he's gonna stay up. He's good.
Yeah, the civilian ones.
Latino support their people.
Not the street ones.
Yeah, forget the streets. Forget the streets. He don't care.
Yeah.
Bro, you don't see right now. He has no problem saying, "Did I rat? Hell yeah, I ratted because I found out those wasn't my people."
And I'll do it again.
Pay attention. And ever since you look at any video you want, the only black people you're gonna see around is black chicks. He ain't doing, man. Listen, brother. Man, he got his Mexican people and he doing him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I be seeing.
I mean, who knows what the future holds?
Right, that's the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like I be seeing little bits and pieces of him coming around, and the last time I really saw him in the news is when he was going through that whole Fed case. You know what I'm saying? And you know all kinds of stuff happened on that. And just recently, probably about I don't know, say like this last week, I've seen the increase of him being on other shows, and you know what I'm saying? And just trying to figure out what's going on. Either he's on his way out or he's on his way back in. Because again, when you try to figure out,
it's the income. It's the income for the bro. You got to remember, bro. You got to remember, this is all brand new to me. You know what I mean? You being older, brand new to you. This is a way of life for them. You got to remember, Tekashi's a kid, bro. Let's not forget that.
Yeah.
This is a kid, man, that been and he stepped into that's how he went viral, by dropping his joints online. You know what I mean? That song
Yeah.
Gummo was his joint that he did online, bro. So that the whole online world, internet, is normal to them. Is their
Yeah.
backyard. You
Oh
know?
shoot.
Aromatherapy. What's up, Beardy?
Yeah. What's up, Bearded? Here's another one too, man. This one just came back in, and I be trying to figure out who everybody is, but Cannabis was talking about LL Cool J, and I had to do some research about that. They were on another little show, the Matt Hoffa show, and you know what I'm saying. And I don't know, like a lot of these names that used to be real big back in the day are starting to resurface. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. It's almost like we're watching the older OGs from the game come back in and challenge the young YNs, you know what I'm saying, that are in the game. And I'm looking at it, I'm just going, okay, you know what I'm saying? Because now, like people are dropping albums left and right now, right? You know what I'm saying? And it's actually fun to watch, right? You know what I'm saying? It's actually fun to watch the old school with the YNs. So I'm just, yeah, man, just watching that, trying to stay out, well.
You know what wasn't fun to watch, Tony?
What's up?
You want to know what was? Cannabis trying to do the battle rap.
That's terrible. What they were talking about. That's what they were talking about. So I never seen
terrible.
That. I didn't.
You think so?
Yeah, man. That was terrible, man. He was just sitting there just cheesing with them lokes on, just.
Yo, cannabis, cause yo, bro, there was a time when Cannabis was, man, he was a force to be reckoned with, bro. Extreme spitter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was just catching some of this stuff here. A lot of crazy stuff going on, man. A lot of crazy stuff. Like another, who was it? Let me see if I can pull it up. I think we talked about this before, where they were saying, who was it? Bone Thugs came out with a new album, stuff like that.
They did.
Yes. According to, because I follow their Facebook, and so I be catching like little things that they've been doing. Like they got out new songs. You know what I'm saying? And there's talks about them, or they may already be doing it. I don't know, or I can't confirm or deny, but they may already be back on tour, going on tour. So I've been seeing a lot of that stuff as well.
Man, I'm telling you, the only person I actually want to see come back and actually like really do some music some more, like regularly, Scarface, bro.
You ain't, but see, if you've been paying attention, he's still doing music. He just refused to stream. He hates streaming, bro.
Nice.
Yeah.
He like, man, he's selling his records the regular way. No online, nothing. No streams. He hates streams. He that's where he at.
Man, I mean, they robbing people. The streams is robbing people. How you selling a million some streams and you only getting $10,000?
You're right, but when when it seems like, even though you're saying the right thing, when it seems like you're the only voice yelling this and everybody else is benefiting off of it, he got, it end up having an adverse effect. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but who's really benefiting off of it? Not the artists.
I mean, you're right. All of the major labels, and he used to be a part of the machine. Basically, his whole career, he was robbed. You know what I mean? And now that he knows the truth about the matter, he's not ashamed of expressing it. But it is also came with a crazy, kick him out the game. You want to talk about the game? You ain't in the game.
That's who God is. They try to put the blinders on people.
Yeah. I mean, I just be watching stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? Once in a while, when I do get the chance to sit down, and go through everything, which is just like, oh, shoot, this was going on. So I don't really pay attention to a whole lot of stuff, man. To be honest with you.
Well, what about how food stamps? Has that
Ooh,
affected
come
you?
on now.
You know,
No.
anybody in your community or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, have you
Of
seen
course.
the ripple
Of course.
effect in the community of no food
Oh yeah.
stamps?
Oh yeah, I've seen all of that because again, I work around a bunch of nonprofits that we're in a community. So when they cut off food stamps, we actually went to farmers. We got eggs, we got beef, and stuff like that. It took them to the food pantries for people, right? You know what I'm saying? To make sure people was able to eat, was able to kids were able to get their formula. You know what I'm saying? And things like that. You know, coats, stuff like that because it's starting to get colder. So yeah, we did see a huge punch in the gut, man. We saw a huge punch in the gut, you know, and we just trying to do our part to make sure that our communities are taken care of. But it's hard, man. It's definitely hard, you
You know
know,
what I saw?
watching people get hurt.
You know what I saw?
What
I
you
saw
say?
people. I saw people doing their juke moves to get past security. If they didn't get that, you know what I'm saying? I saw people doing a Heisman to get up out of my way. Watch out, security. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Get up out of my way. You know what I'm saying? Taking this bread and this milk up out of here. You know what I'm saying? I
but
seen a lot
the
of
crazy
that.
part about it is that we didn't get a lot of that in the Fort Collins, Loveland area, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, we had people go in there and through a lot of great, amazing people. A lot of people didn't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? The people was actually giving funds to them and stuff like that. You know, taking care of like if you need gas to go to to go back and forth to work, people was taking care of that. You know what I'm saying? It reminded me of when I was a kid, being around people that actually cared about you, right? You know what I'm saying? So that's one of the things I love seeing around here. Like the community actually did come together. So no, we didn't see a lot of that.
I seen a lot of that too though. You know what I'm saying? A lot of
Yeah,
people had, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying, they had stuff out, but what amazed me, it was like, you know what I'm saying, it was the black people, how black people was looking out for other black people.
right, right.
You
Oh,
know what I'm
oh,
saying?
here's
You know what I'm
something,
saying?
man.
Like they was doing the like that shocked me.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? Because
dude,
usually, you know what I'm
man,
saying, black
yeah,
people like, it ain't my business,
Yo,
it ain't got nothing no
stay
concern
out
to
of
me
it
or
type
nothing.
thing.
you just said a statement, Tony, that was so powerful, brother. And that was, it reminded me of my childhood. Back when people cared about people.
Yeah, yeah,
That statement is so powerful because it sounds like it sounds like
We are
abandonment
the
since
world.
childhood. You know what I mean? Like the feeling of feeling abandoned since childhood. You know what I'm saying? Surviving.
it,
You know what I mean?
some of it is. I want to add to that too, man, because some of it is because as we get older, like people leave. You know what I'm saying? Things happen, so you do find yourself out here in the world trying to survive, and you may not be in the best of neighborhoods or best of places, right? But watching the mentality of people as I've grown, I have seen communities not, not come together like they used to. But being raised in a community where I can go down to, my man Junie's house, right? And his family will give you a meal. You can have dinner with them, right? You know what I'm saying? Or, and vice versa. Like we as kids, we was raised to respect our elders. Those elders aren't here anymore. As a matter of fact, we are the elders now.
Facts.
You dig what I'm saying? We are the elders now. So, and when life starts punching you in the gut, man, you start moving through, you forget what that feels like, right? You know what I'm saying? So it does when you see what's going on today versus what went on back then when we were kids, everything in between don't really matter. It just reminds you of what that felt like, right? And a lot of these kids, you know what I'm saying, over a period of time don't know what that feels like. They don't. So to see it now, it's like, this is cool. You know what I'm saying? You could just sit back and just watch things now. But for a long time, it didn't feel that way because our neighborhoods was filled with drugs, guns, violence, you know what I'm saying, and everything else. So you don't really get to see the love like that anymore.
What if I told you that these communities do exist?
Oh no, I
You
know
know what
you
I'm
do.
saying? You just have to open the doors up. You know what I
Very
mean?
true.
There's a dip. You know what I
Very
mean?
true.
There's the dip.
Very
See,
true.
you know, same situation, looked at it in a different way instead of
Hmm.
saying, all right, this was the scenario that occurred, and it has me stuck in that place mentally and emotionally, right? Instead of that, like we have something in us that is a computer that's out of this world that'll figure out solutions to whatever else have you. But at the
Hmm.
same time, we also have a baggage chamber that'll keep you there, keep you
Yeah.
way back there. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't move on with times, you're going to perish with the times. So
Right.
believe it or not, sometimes something might have happened in the past and we may feel, due to our experiences, we may be guarded, should I say. But the individuals or the situations are not the same as back then. The
Right.
neighborhood may be different. The people may be different. The times are different.
Hmm.
So believe it or not, now when I deal with these situations that are brand new with the old experience, believe it or not, it's me that's bringing the bad energy to the table or the sad energy to the table because the arms are there to be opened up. But if I don't want a hug, people are going to say, you know what? I feel uncomfortable continuously reaching out trying to get this man a hug. He doesn't want a hug. So they'll begin to whisper to others, nah, don't hug him. He don't like to be touched. You understand what I'm saying? For you know it, now you're in that place that you remembered from back then. You have now recreated it for you in the future with people that know nothing about your past and weren't a part of it. You get me?
It's like that saying. That's that saying of first impressions make the best impression.
Mm.
You know what I'm
Sometimes
saying?
we manifest our what we're trying to avoid. Sometimes we manifest that. As you said to me, I remember you telling me, I guess, a scenario was at play, right? And I say maybe the third or fourth time something occurred, I said something to you, and you said, "Now hold on, folks, is that really the situation, or did that situation really bother you or hurt you to the point where now any situation that seems like it's even vaguely similar, you automatically react as if it's that situation?" Remember? And I'm like, oh, you're right. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? But
Yeah, I used to
sometimes
do
that's
that.
what we do.
Yeah, I
That's
used
what
to
we're
do that.
trained to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's survival. But
Hmm.
we are in control of making that situation. We're grown. So we can make that honest decision within self to say, yo, am I going to continue to survive or is it time for me to start living? Everybody want to live. We value things differently when you get older. So, all right, I want to live. What am I going to do to put that equation together? Because in order to survive, I got to have a certain mindset and a certain energy. You know what I'm saying? Certain amount of adrenaline on deck at all times. Believe it or not, when it comes to living, you have all of the above still. Probably times 10. Why? Because it's all great, good energy.
That's where the
And you
enjoyment
have no,
come.
straight up, man, you have no, the automatic. When we in survival mode, we automatically think, give and take, give and take. So there's a repercussion to every scenario. We either care or don't care and just keep moving. But when it comes to living, believe it or not, you begin to assess yourself more than others. When it comes to living, you little things you do, you like, oh, hold on, that's me. I'm bringing my little, you get to talking to you. Chill, man, chill. See, I shouldn't have brought you with me, Quay. I'm just going to get some coffee, man. It's just Jason time. Get out of here.
Yeah. Now that's just
Sometimes you
like
bringing you with you.
sometimes like I got like like trigger words that a person would say that'll let me know. Like if someone say, "Hey man, you tripping," 10 out of 10, guess what? I'm tripping, and that
Mm-hmm.
makes me fall back and be like, "Okay, hold on, what just transpired?" So I reflect on that, and then I'm like, "Ooh, you know what? They right." So what I do is I alleviate myself from the what you call it. Why I'm gonna sit there and spoil everybody else's good time because I'm in the mood.
Yeah.
I bounce. You know what I'm saying? I bounce. Next day, hey man, I apologize for, you know what I'm saying, how I was acting, bro.
And
Just
still though,
tripping.
even then, when you around people that care about you, even though your energy is off, once we pick up on it, our energy is off too. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't no party without you being involved. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you won't learn that surviving. You learn that from living.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Because surviving, you wouldn't care about whoever party, man. Like, come on, man. Well, all right, I'm out. Yeah, come back next month.
Ain't nobody partying no more. The
party
gets
party done.
Party's over with.
It's a wrap.
Oh yeah. In fact, I'm about to start lighting fireworks in the kitchen. Y'all want to have a party? Yeah. Yeah.
It's wrap.
And another thing about surviving. Remember, we was talking about mental health. Another thing about surviving, our mental health deficiencies will never be addressed. They will be avoided. They have to be avoided because I'm surviving. I can't afford to tell myself I got any angle of weakness because I'm surviving, man. You get what I'm saying? So we never get to understand how much help we really need until we gear our whole scenarios into, yo, it's time to live. Living takes work. You know what I'm saying?
Hard work.
It takes work.
Yeah.
Because believe it or not, while we surviving, you got a crazy level of I don't give a when you surviving. Like that. When you living, yo, bro, look at me. Watch this. Even I ain't living yet, but I'm on a journey of living around good people that really care and everything, right? But watch this. This little things that'll show you how this journey is beginning to affect me. You'll see in the middle of me talking out of nowhere, I become mad sentimental for a damn cat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And talk about it like as if it's a whole regular person. Yo, he hurt me. Man, that's learning to live, learning to value the small things, and not just myself, but others' life. You know what I'm saying? Oh, they not doing too well, so I got to change my feeling good because they not doing well. Then I can't let them feel left out. You know what I mean? You man down, I'm rocking with you. Come on.
Yeah,
that's what it's about.
Your whole attitude shift. I know I've been on phone calls with you. Your whole attitude is shift.
Everything is a reflective of it, whether it's bad and sad or it's good. Look at that commercial from for the Olympics, where it starts from the champions. All of them got their medals, and then it goes all the way back to when they was a kid. And when it shows them as a kid, salute Cedric, peace.
Yeah.
Salute Slim Ball and salute everybody that pulled up.
Yeah,
but check it though. Guess what they said? And when it rewinds back in time and it shows them at 4 or 5 or whatever, may have been playing basketball or whatever when they was a kid, it had one phrase for that commercial. That commercial had no words. It was silent the whole commercial. At the end of it, which was really the beginning of all of these champions' lives, it said, "Just watch me. Just watch me." You get what I'm saying? And that holds so much weight. Nowadays, the average parent don't watch their kid. They're around, but the kid is like, "Mom, da-da-da." The parent will talk to them, kick it with them or whatever, give them whatever, and then move on. But when that kid is doing whatever they're trying to do and they looking back to see if their mother is watching, that's giving them the push to do it again or go harder. Yeah, I can make it. Hold on, I'm jumping. I can't reach and look at his mama.
Yeah,
I'm gonna make it. I can make it, right, mommy? Yes, you can.
You know what's crazy about that, Quay, is when I was playing sports in school, my folks never really came to watch me, so I didn't really play to my full potential. And one day I looked and I seen my pops over there by the door, and I showed out.
Showed out. And you felt great, huh?
Felt great, but the only thing that messed me up, you know what messed me up though, and made me stop doing it? My teammates, coach on, man, you need to play like that all the time. My pops told me I could have did better.
And And that made you say, I've been waiting for you all this time to perform for you. And that's the thanks you get? All right, guess what? Now I'm going to bust you in the face with this basketball and I quit.
Well, I wasn't gonna do that because you probably would have gave me another black eye.
I'm just saying, you know, we thought as kids, none of us ain't do it. But when we was kids looking at our parents, where you think Incredible Hulk came from? Some kid saying, you know what? Ooh, wait till I get big.
Man.
Grab you and throw you through this whole roof and throw you through all the way to grandma's house. And that's what Incredible Hulk did. He had slapped somebody into Georgia and they was in Milwaukee.
Cross continents.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
yeah, brother, I feel
that
you, man.
that made like when I seen that, bro, it actually pumped like goosebumps on my body, man. Just watch me. You know what I'm saying? And because it's just having somebody in your corner means a lot, especially when you're growing up and you don't really know yourself. Because you know what I'm saying, you a kid, you learning yourself. You learning what your likes is, your dislikes is. You know what I'm saying, what you would tolerate and what you won't. You know what I'm saying? You learning that. So having somebody in your corner, especially your parents, the people that birth you, people that, you know what I'm saying, that you've been growing up looking at, you know what I'm saying, whether, you know what I'm saying, it's like in my case, it was great grandparents. I didn't grow up with my family. You know what I'm saying? So I emulated them a lot more than my parents because I grew up with them. So that's why like a lot of my thinking is old school. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's that old soul saying. But yeah, man, people need that. Need to just watch me.
Yeah. And you know what a lot of it is too, man, just to throw in a different perspective. Sometimes if a person's not used to it, you know what I'm saying, like it's really hard to notice when people are in your corner, right? You know what I'm saying? Because it looks like everything else, right? So, you know, and so you may look at something and go, you know what I'm saying? You may be like, well, you know what I'm saying? It's just somebody else that I know. Eventually, and you know what I'm saying, that I've done this, and I think we all have done this, where we sit around, you know what I'm saying, they go, what's the point? You know what I'm saying? They're just going to leave it, they're just going to be gone anyway. So the conversations sound the same, right? You know what I'm saying? So it's really hard to have discernment when, honestly, you know what I'm saying, you don't have nothing to compare it to.
Yeah. I mean, like, even right now,
no, you do.
to this
you
day,
do. You got a lot
like
to compare to.
Validations or getting validations or like,
well,
like, you know what I'm saying?
General,
Same with me. That's because we never got them. That's because we never got them, bro.
There you go.
So now it's like, reason why we don't like the validations is it don't feel genuine. You know what I'm saying? Even though it is.
There you go.
Like, yo, look, with my girl says, yo, listen, no matter what, like for instance, with these videos I've been doing recently, right? Whether it's that, whether it's a song, whether it's whatever, right? And maybe it's her accent and all that, but she be sounding like a school teacher. You know what I mean? But she be like, babe, great job. And yo, I'm never used to getting that, fam. So even to this day, it's like, oh, you trying to be smart? You know what I mean? She's like, no,
you trying to be funny? Yeah, like you
yeah,
trying to be funny.
because I don't come from that. But look though, guess what though? We understand that though. So that's why just because you don't come from that don't mean it don't exist. You get what I'm saying? Just because somebody may think you a liar don't mean you ain't telling the truth. All it means is they think whatever. Same way we think whatever. You get me? All we got to do is get out of our own way. And you know what I'm saying?
That's a hard thing.
It's because it's hard to trust. It's hard to trust others. It's hard to say, because for us, once we damage to a certain extent, it's like, you know, in order for me to trust you, somehow I tell myself that I'm leaving myself vulnerable. And I'm tired of putting my all into somebody and caring, knowing that you're going to slide. You know what I mean? But look at what I'm experiencing now. Again, when we think in that way, subconsciously, that's what we gravitate to us, brother. Believe it or not. Because that's the energy you put out into the atmosphere. Uh-oh, any minute, this happened, I'm out of here. Any minute, they're going to do this. They're going to... Guess what, man? You can manifest that. But instead, if you tell yourself, you know what? let me just change the situation on here. Maybe just tell myself, you know what, I'm on a field trip. And that's a chaperone. I don't know them. So if I don't know them, I can't put an obligation on them. The same way they don't know me. And they didn't put an obligation on me. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
I guess that's why I be just as crazy, man. Cause just if you start the day, pardon me, IKS, I'm dumb right now. But if you start the day by saying, yo, what do I want to be, a good dude or a foul dude? Depending on the answer of that situation is what you put into the day. And me, I just want to be a good man because I ain't never had it around me. You get me? So I don't care when people say, oh, your song is corny and that. Guess what? That's fine. Why? I can finally take a nap in the daytime, brother. I'm the type of dude that never took my boots off, bro. I can genuinely give somebody a hug and smile and it be sincere, bro.
Man. That's like that saying that always stuck with me that my mom told me, man. Don't expect anyone to care or to love the way that you do. Because if you do, you're setting yourself up for a heartache.
There you go. You know what I'm saying? There you go. And a lot of times that can be embedded in you, right? You know what I'm saying? So as adults, look, even as adults, I'm be the first one to admit I have my flaws. I have my flaws. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, I will put up walls just for a safety net, just to be like, you know what, if I just stay right here and just stay in my own damn lane, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got to worry about, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got to worry about anything happening to me, right? You know what I'm saying? Because on the other side, it's like, I really am tired. I'm tired of going through the same old thing. So when we talk about those things, man, like patience, grace, appreciation, good people, to remind you that, hey, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like that. I think we all need that. I had my eyes open this morning from, you know what I'm saying, from my brothers. And it really reflected on me like, am I really doing that? Because in my mind, I probably, you know, wasn't thinking about it. But I am big enough and old enough to admit that, yeah, I still got things I got to work on. You know what I'm saying? But I think that's part of life, though.
Yeah, every last one of them.
That's part of life, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, damn, like if I don't know, then you know what I'm saying? I don't know. But again, as you said,
that's what communication comes in.
And we also got to be mindful. We got to be mindful that the same way bad doesn't have a certain look, good doesn't either. Guess what? You might come across somebody such as me. I might get on your last nerve. But I truly do care. I truly do care. If not, I'm not even going to be around because I'm already burnt out. So I'm good in my own skin.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly. And I think so many people, what you just said right there is so powerful. It's like, you know what? I'm good over here in my own skin. I like, you know, and so many people are that way. Like we have so many people that we have things in common with. The problem is that we're not looking past the connecting part, right? You know what I'm saying? Because again, it's really hard to see this side over here when you got nothing to compare it to. I know you said that we do, but are we really looking at what we have in order versus what's in front of us or what's on the side of us?
I mean, guess what? If we are stuck in a past full of trauma, for some of us, what we're doing or the future may not even be visible. Because as you said, if I'm used to somebody leaving a situation, how can I honestly put any effort into an outcome of any scenario? How can I put any attention toward dedication when I expect it to leave me?
Yeah. That's when the intrusive
You
thoughts
get me?
come in. That's
well,
when
the intrusive thoughts, and I want to before we wrap this up, I want to just put this out there as well. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people would look at that and go, you know what? I'm going to give this to you because it's not about me anyway. Like, even if you do leave, at least I can say, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, thank you. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, and sometimes it can be really just that simple where you can look at something and go, man, this is pretty cool. You know, like, but also the intrusive thought is this may end, but you know what? Somebody else can benefit from the time that I put in there because I just got to keep moving. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because again, one of the things that I do is that I know how to move. I know how to move. I know how to just stay in my lane. I know not to, you know what I'm saying? I know how not to step in anybody else's lane because it's not mine, but respect it as well and just go, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
but sometimes when people are able to pick up the qualities in others, you may not even know or see the strength that you have in a lane that you're not aware of.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. And again, these are things that when we talk about it, these are things that people do not think about, right? You know what I'm saying? Until it's laid out on the page. As a matter of fact, there was a quote that said, you can never connect the dots standing inside of it, right? You literally have to stand outside of it to look at the full picture to connect the dots. A lot of times we're so focused on the being in the picture that we forget that, you know what I'm saying? If you step outside, you can see so much more, right? And so again, when you're not thinking about that, a lot of times it's sitting right there. You just haven't focused on it. That's all. But it takes people to come back and go, dude, you know what I'm saying? Hey man, like, let's talk about
it. Sometimes for some of us that have been through some things in life, sometimes you honestly got to tell yourself, maybe this is a gamble, but let me roll a dice.
Let me see.
Or I don't want to roll the dice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Dude, that's the good thing about being grown. It's like nobody's willing to wait around for the assumptions. You know what I'm saying? It's like, am I gonna gamble or am I not? You know?
Yeah.
And a closed mouth don't get fed. But also, again, us, when we are to the point of this age, we are older men. We have the amount of years that, these young, we'll put it on average, the young person, my daughter's 30. So we got 30 years of experiences in pain and trauma and disaster and neglect and abandonment, all that, right? Then when we get older, either the flip switches where it's like, yo, I don't care because I'm tired of it, or we value different things and put a little effort into the change, right? No matter which way, which angle it goes, right? In this learning process of growing, the only way to be able to truly find a solution is the opposite of what you just said when it came to the connecting the dots. We have to internalize it. It's time to stop looking outside the box and looking at all these other people and looking at every situation, scenario, and all that and saying, hold on, what's the common denominator in all these situations? Me. These other people don't even understand the trauma that I've been through. They got families. They got da-da-da. You understand? Some people in life couldn't imagine what you've been through, Tony. Or you, IKS, or me. Some people couldn't imagine that. They're like, what? What you mean? No, hold on. They couldn't. No. So believe it or not, the type of pain that we walk around with like it's nothing, there's a way to manifest that into ambition and strength. Because the only reason why you here going through that pain is because you were strong enough to get through it.
And let it
you know
be
what I'm saying?
Fuel.
Period.
Fuel to the
So
fire.
you can't hold on to it. Yeah, figure what that was to get that adrenaline going, that belief, that whatever, and come on with it. I make my best music. I make my best music from whether it's extreme happiness or sadness or hurt, but my music comes from feelings. If that ain't it, that's what they like for some people when they say writer's block. If I'm not in whatever zone, I can't make it happen. Like if I try to force it, it's not gonna happen. If I'm not happy, I can't make a happy song. If I'm happy, I can't make a sad song. It's not going. The chemistry ain't gonna work. But I understand it and I admit that. In life, I have to begin to do the same with my life, keeping it all the way real. I'm not in the energy or the mindset for this, that, and the third. Should I involve myself in it, or will it have the adverse effect on others if I am to involve myself? Like how you said earlier, I guess, let me remove myself out the situation so other people can enjoy the situation. You know what I mean? It's all just a journey. That's the beautiful thing about it, because it ain't no wrong answer.
There you go. There ain't no
long
wrong
as we
answer.
growing to be men and you care, that bro, there ain't no wrong answer, because men help each other out. Men lean on each other's shoulders, man. Believe it or not, a man cries and able to hug another man without him saying, hey, yo. Because at times, see, it's a man's job to be strong. It's a man's job to be strong, but even a 2x4 breaks, bro. And a man needs to know that I can express my weakness to other men. You know what I'm saying? And the average man does not get the opportunity to do that sometimes ever in life. So be lucky when you got the opportunity to do it now. Most of us, that's how we got to this point, being so, you know, whatever, because we never had nobody to rely on or express our pains. You know what I mean? We can't express nothing to nobody. You can't tell, because it's going to create an insecurity. Yo, get your little punk ass out of here, man. Nobody want to hear that soft. Get out of here.
Get your ass on out of here.
That's what we do.
You know?
For real. Like, yo, watch
man,
this. I owe Azalea an apology today, just off this statement. Because the other day, she just fell off the bed. That was it. But she cried like she fell down the steps. And when, you know, initially when she cried, boom, I'm running there. So I'm tight. I'm like, I know. And then about maybe like a half hour later, she was like, look at the little scar on her knee. I'm like, man, yo, man. We done fell off monkey balls on our face when we were crying like that. But guess what though, bro? Guess what though? She's not surviving. Her mother done loved her from day one. Hugged her, nestled her, everything. So guess what? That situation was nowhere near anything that I could even compare to. Because not only did she fall and physically hurt herself, but her emotions was hurt too. Her go-to was immediate. Boom, I'm hurt. Mommy, fix it. You get what I'm saying? She's living. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, big difference.
Big difference. I was surviving as a baby. You know what I mean? So I owe her apology because I wasn't sensitive enough. Sensitive to a world that I didn't ever experience. I'm looking at it as you being weak, when in all reality, no, you being loved. And that's what you're supposed to do. You know, because we do have the ability to turn our trauma into their experience. And I refuse to do that, especially when you know, that's what it takes. Us throwing things across each other. I'm able to see something like that. Wow. I owe little mama apology. Yeah, I do. You know what I'm saying? Because the heart scar. Look at us, man. I'm 48. If I showed you my heart, fam, I got so many stitches, wounds, scar, everything. Yo, my heart like this. Hold up. Yo, my heart got the reflective vest. Yo, my heart got a reflective vest, a hard hat with the flashlight. My heart got all, man. So you gotta smile, bro, and say, yes, I'm damaged. Yes, I'm damaged. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I'm hurt. But for whatever reason, I'm still here, man, because God loved me. Yeah. And he loved me so much. Why? He ain't give up. How he gonna give up on something that ain't love itself? He ain't done until we finally say, you know what, God? Now I understand why you made me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we need to begin to give ourselves some hugs.
Thanks. So it took 12 years for me to get how I am right now. 12 years of learning. I'm still learning.
I think we all gonna be learning till the day that we die, man. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the part of the human experience that, you know, we're gonna stumble. You know what I'm saying? But it's what you do with it, right? You know what I'm saying? It's what you do with those stumbles. Are you strong enough to get back up and keep moving? You know what I'm saying? Or is it going to take you and change you into the type of person that you wouldn't regularly want to be
But
around.
somebody got to know.
So,
Somebody got to know that your strength might not be my strength. That don't mean I can't get up.
There
You know what I'm saying?
go. There you go.
You might be telling somebody in order to for them to get up, they gotta bench press these. You know what I'm saying? These 445s. They're like, hold on, man. Some people it ain't. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we ain't gonna do that because again, we all know like what may be, you know what I'm saying, what works for me is not gonna work for everybody else. Right? You know what I'm saying? So you have to understand what works for you. You have to understand what works for you and not compare what works for you to somebody else because you put expectations on them. That's not okay. That's not okay, right? You know what I'm saying? Like I say,
I just leading to a letdown.
Yeah, it just leads to a letdown. You know what I'm saying? More questions, more. You know what I'm saying? Because it's easy to go back and hold on to the things that keep you safe than it is to let it go and see what else is out there. It's easy to do it when you're on the defensive all the time, right? You know what I'm saying? Because you constantly, as Clay said, you're constantly looking for somebody to do something to you because you don't know what to expect, right? And the crazy part about it is, and this is something that I should have been reminded of because of the journey of healing and things like that. Understanding, but I'm not perfect, and I wouldn't put that on nobody. That's on me. And so it's like, what do you do with that? Well, you know what I'm saying? You learn from people. You learn from people that, as we always talking about, you learn from people who have experienced life differently than yours, so you can have an idea and maybe even add to the dream that you have, right? You know what I'm saying? And then, you know what I'm saying? You realize that life can be good if you want it to be.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you got people that come into you have people that you cross paths with that may be just for that moment, and then you have people that you cross paths with that become actually a pillar in your life.
Right. I think Quay said it.
What they say, a reason, a season, or a lifetime.
There you go. I was just about to say that. Some people are there for a reason. Well, everybody's there for a reason. You know what I'm saying? You just have to figure out what that is. But they're either there for, you know what I'm saying, a season or a lifetime. But the reason, you know, that's always going to be a common denominator. Everybody's there to do something, right? Either to teach you or to bless you. It depends on, you know what I'm saying?
And you
never know until you're open.
And you can't doubt aura.
There you go. There you go.
You can't doubt aura. See, that's the thing. Even if you're not open to it, we're grown. Even if you're not open to it, you know inside the BS you bring with you. So you know how much more work you got to put in with yourself. So let's not, you know what I mean? And I'm keeping that on to me. I'm keeping that on to me. So I can't even put it up to nobody else. Like, man, I know I'm a grease ball. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. So when somebody else pick up on it, yeah, like,
I got my
but we got to begin to address that ourselves, man. Not just, man, no, man. Guess what? You got some funkiness with you, and they picked up on it. And you ain't get the chance to sauce nobody because they picked up on the sauce. But bro, it's just accepting you. Word up. It's accepting you for you. So for me, like, it don't matter what somebody say. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm okay with me, Jason, and I know I got so much of a journey ahead of me, man. You know what I mean? It's just, it is what it is, fam. You know what I'm saying? Just like Uncle Beats said on what you call the show. Shout out Uncle Beats. You brought it to my attention, IKS, but you know we be dying, fam. He said, what? Man, tell that to your kids. Yeah. You know what? Man, tell your kids that, man.
Tell your kids that.
Yeah, brother. So it's just being open to learning, being open to saying, you know what, guess what? Sometimes I might not be okay. You know what I mean? So it's okay as men when you create a scenario to say, you know what, let me be able to express myself to others, man. Guess what, bro? I'm not all right, man. Word? Well, what can I do? Nothing. Oh, it's one of them. All right, well, sometimes somebody might just need your presence. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
all right, we just sit for a half hour.
Yeah,
something.
They might just need an ear. Just
so used to being that support, that protector, that we so used to that. And you begin to accept never getting the calls unless someone needs your help. You know, whether it be mentally, emotionally, or ear, whatever have you. But when you go through whatever, you don't reach out to nobody. Why?
You don't get the people that hit you and just ask you how you doing.
Yo, what up, bro? What's your agenda?
Hey,
how you doing?
what's
on your
what's
thing
the
today?
You know what I'm saying?
How you doing today and stuff like that, you know?
Yeah. Believe it or not, something like that, that little statement. Yo, what's on your agenda, bro? That statement itself is saying whether when I hang up this phone call, I care about what your day entails. And guess what? I'm going to tell you about what my day entails. That's when you care. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
See, caring is
what you
that
about
is
to
that
do, man?
word,
About to
man.
go sit on this toilet?
Yeah,
and blow
like
it
so
up?
many people. Yo, like for instance, you ever seen these dudes that make that talk to you and be like, "Yo, I love you, bro." Like I don't even know you. You know what I mean? Certain things are just terminologies. Like for instance, Uncle Beast got a slang, love. That's our slang from back in the days. We used to say one love, meaning like peace and harmony. Not no, I love you, bro. You love me.
Come here.
Cause yo, when how many of us, bro? How many times you done got with a chick and she hit you with that? Yo, I love you. You like what?
Quick.
You
Look
love
at
me?
him like,
she like, you tripping. I'm the type to be like, why? You love me? Why?
yeah,
Bro, we not used to being embraced and hugged, fam.
Yeah.
What you love me for? You know what I'm saying? What is
Why?
that love
Like,
about me? You know what I'm saying? What is that love about me?
Right. You know what I'm saying? What's your agenda? Because this is way too familiar.
And hold on, I guess. Watch this. I'm gonna give you the other statement that really go behind that we've never said. Well, I've never said. After the why, it's like in my mind, it's really saying, "Ooh, I wish you really love me for real. Am I finna get I'm finna win the award?" Because for us to go back to not getting that first place award, neither, no matter how hard I ran on the track,
Man.
I ain't get that number one. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of things that went along with it. Just like, for instance, I was telling Uncle Beast a few days ago, I'm like, yo, man, toys that that's what we should have a topic on one day. Toys that you wish you had as a kid and ain't never get. And I'm still mad. Yo, look, I wanted the Tyco glow-in-the-dark train that went up the wall. So then I looked it up. I said, I wanted that? Man, it looked terrible. But back then, it looked like it was in the future. But guess what, though? Since I ain't get it, I became a no Tyco fan. You get me? I alleviate what I can't have. So now that's no longer even in the playing field. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't need no Tyco. We're going over here to Kmart.
Yeah, I wanted the game system. My cousin had a Nintendo. I finally got one, but I didn't get a Nintendo. I bought myself a Sega at the age of 14. That was the first time I got a gaming system. I bought it for myself.
Yeah.
And it ain't had the same game.
Yeah,
none of the same games.
And I picked it up and threw it at my sister one night. You know what I'm saying? My mom was mad. My sister was like, "You're doing something." And I told her, I was like, baby girl, it's time to put the game up, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, we got other things to do. She said something to me. I snatched the whole damn thing and just tossed it at her. She was mad.
I never understood people like that. Females neither. They get all mad and break their own. Like, yo, bro.
Well, like,
that ain't gonna work in a minute when you want your own time and play, right?
I know, but I still
you know that, right?
That's why you got. That's why you got.
Never
That's
thought
why you
that
got
way.
about 2 controllers.
Yo, bro, I ain't never thought that way.
Still didn't stop me from doing it. Like, I was like, all right, cool.
Yo, see, we was different because me and you could have been in the room fighting. In the room, the fight would have stopped once you was about. Hold on, my controller. Let me move the controller. Now let's get it.
Well, the thing was, my sister wasn't expecting it, right? Because me and my sister, we fought all the time. But that's my baby girl, love her to death. But when we were kids, we fought all the time. So when it came down to it, like, she'd be quick to bust me in the head with something, and I'd be quick to bust her back in the head with something. So at that time, when we was talking about the Sega, and she got smart with me, I was like, I'm gonna show you how much I really don't care. You know what I'm saying? I tossed it to her. My mom was like, "That's your sister. You can't do that to her." I was like, well, it's too late now, right? So I was
And
willing
you
to
ain't got a
accept it.
gang system no more.
Yo, how old is your sister, Tony?
2 years younger than
She
me. So
older?
my sister,
Oh,
no,
she younger
2
than
years
you.
younger. Yeah. So my sister, let's see, my sister is 49. Yeah, my sister's 49.
So all these years, you really just want to DDT her, huh?
Yeah, and I did several times. Sometimes, the
That's
thing was
something to say.
so I'm not going to say
That's
that it
something to
wasn't
say.
legal. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
you gotta
it's
tell her next
all
time it's
right.
like a family function or something. You gotta make sure you get the floor and be like, "Yo, I waited 47 years to DDT you."
No, but like me and my sister, like I love my sister to death. I'm very protective over my sister, man. You know what I'm saying? And she knows it too.
So you the only one that could do the DDTing.
No.
Yep.
I wish I could say that. No.
Yep.
My sister is a beast,
Yep.
dude. My sister is a beast. She'll get you. I can tell you stories about her cracking me in the head with the cast iron pan, hitting me in the head with a brick. You know what I'm saying? Like me and my sister, we went rounds, up until I left. And then I grew up and kind of mellowed out. And so the last time I saw her, she was like, I'll still do this. And I was like, I really don't want to.
So your sister beat you up your whole childhood. Mine did. I had a foster sister, Gina. She used to beat man, and she a dyke too. Yo, Gina used to put the paws on me, man. Yeah, she did. Yeah. She used to put the paws on me.
Man, that was my sister's job, was to, give me a hard time.
I just wanted to know that, man, because I said you still want DDT, you say yeah. Because me too. I don't want DDT at all. I want a suplex. I want to grab my sister, lift her straight up in the air, like how you remember the good wrestling move. Yo, like this, where she upside down in the straight air like this and slam her through the air and drop her straight on her forehead in between her legs. Wow. You know what I mean? And while she's sitting there knocked out, I climb back on the rope and fly through the air like this. Wow! Then after I get off that one, look, I'm going to stand next to her, backflip. I'm a backflip and land on her on my stomach for the submission and fold all the way up.
Yo, man, this been another amazing.
I'm gonna put her. I will fold her knee to her forehead. You get me? And look.
Okay.
Even when they say when they get to 3, You sure you got that? She's still pinned. You got that? They like 4. I said 3. Nah, man, you ain't do the 3. Do the 3 again. Yeah, I ain't see it. Yeah.
Yo, it is about that time, man. You know what I'm saying? This has been a great vibe and another amazing show, man. Thanks for everybody that's been tuning in.
You know what I'm saying? It was, Tony. Stop being scared to say it, man. You really want to DDT your sister. That's what it is, man. She's been beating you up since a little kid.
Man,
you know what I mean?
Man, that's her job. That's her job, bro.
You know what? You know what my Jesus just told me? My Jesus just told me, when you hang up from this live, call your sister and say,
set a match.
Hello, Melanie. Hey, Melanie. Yep. Hey, Melanie. Listen, I got a good idea because my Jesus told me that everything is about positivity and forward movement, and I love you.
No, see, I can't.
We need to get a bouncy bounce.
Right?
We need some gloves and a bouncy bounce.
No, man. Look, hey, she already messaged me yesterday, and I knew what she wanted to do. She didn't even start out like, "Hey, bro, you know what I'm saying? How you doing?" She messaged me. It was like, "Punk." And I was like, "Nope, I'm not even starting with her right now." I already knew what the vibe was. I was like, "Nope."
She said, "What
she want to do?" She called me a punk right off the jet, right off the phone, right off the jump. I just did like this. I was like, "Nope." When I saw it, I was just like, I just pushed my phone off to the side. I was like, I ain't even starting with her right now. You know what I'm saying?
All right, there you go. Here you go. A different one. You know what? You call her when the show is done, and you call. That's what you. Hello. I'm gonna knock you dead out when I see you. Click.
The crazy part about it is, bro, is that I've done that with her before. I picked up the phone and like,
if she got a voicemail, you gotta just call and leave little messages, just like that, and then call right back. If you get up, I'm knocking your tooth out. Click, and then call back. Call the police if you want to. I'm knocking you out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
Stacy.
whole voicemail went to the crazy stuff. You
And
did?
then right after
Yeah.
you knock a lump in your eye, you call right back again. And go ahead and let me get locked up because I know you're going to call the police. When I get out, I'm knocking you out again. Click.
I don't know. My sister ain't calling no police.
No, it ain't. I'm just saying, man, you just got to do like three messages
Yeah.
to hang up to be annoying. You know what I'm saying?
No, I've done that.
And then you call back with the serious one. Yo, seriously?
Yeah.
I don't even think you my sister. We got to get a DNA test. Bye.
Oh,
yeah.
Man, look, I told my sister I thought she was adopted. I told my sister before when she was.
Well, we don't even look alike.
I was like, I don't even like you. I think you're adopted. You know what I'm saying?
You too light skinned to be in this family.
So yeah, man.
Hey, yo, you gotta talk. You gotta talk to your sister. You gotta talk to your sister in little second increments, like a collect call. You know what I'm saying? Fit your little 3 words in there real quick. Soon as she answers. Hello? Yeah, I ain't trying to hear none of that. Click.
Yeah.
5-second response.
Consider the fact that my sister, we probably talk maybe once every 3-4 months. You know what I'm saying? But we have to understand it. It's like I don't need it.
Yo, what other family member? What family member is she close? What family member is she close to, bro?
You know what? I'm gonna leave that one be because that was kind of personal for her.
All right, so look, whoever it is, let's say it's her husband, right? Let's say hypothetically her husband. I got a good one for you. You call and tell her, hello.
It's getting dark.
Whatever her husband. It's getting dark. Whatever her husband name is.
It's getting dark.
Tell Jeffrey, I'm sick of it, and I'm gonna kill him tonight. And hang up. You know what I'm saying?
It's getting dark.
Oh man. Hey, it's that time, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's lead the audience with something. Lead them on some good vibes, some good notes, man. You know what I'm saying? As always, you know. Man, I want to say again, love the conversations that we had even before the show, man. I appreciate you guys so much. You guys have no idea. But I'm gonna hand this over to y'all, man. Go ahead, leave the audience with something, man. And we're gonna go ahead and wrap this one up.
It's the Connectwork.
Well, I can't. You
with connections bring collaborations. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate everybody that's tuning in.
Yeah, because I only got one.
Everybody on the chat. You know what I'm saying? Stevie Yee. You know what I'm saying? Uncle Beats. Slim Bowling. Old Cold Bearded Conversation. Cedric Collins. Stiggis Daryl. I hope I didn't murder your name, but if I did, my bad. Appreciate all y'all, man, tuning in, man. Make sure y'all hit that like, share, subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to be back with another one, like always. Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sunday for that music review. Y'all make sure y'all drop y'all good stuff, man. Shout out to Hood Hierarchy. Check that out Monday through Friday. Jazzy Talk, check that out. Check out the radio station they on with Star.
106.3.
Yeah, there we go. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you tune into them. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Spin the Block with Beast. You know what I'm saying? Pesci. You know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure y'all tune into them too. They on Mondays. You know what I'm saying? I don't know when Beauty Conversation his show is.
Monday 7 p.m. East Coast.
No,
I don't know what time 5 p.m.
Bearded,
5 to 7.
I don't know what time Bearded be on, but y'all make sure y'all check out Bearded Conversation too.
Bearded is on whenever you feel like combing your beard, just checking on him. Beard pop in a lot. Yeah. Salute Bearded one.
You'll see it. Yeah. So man, I appreciate all y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? The Connectwork. But connections is about real collaborations, right?
Damn right. And ain't no better batch of misfits than our little bunch right here, man. And we missing one, Uncle Beats, because he the ringleader.
I'm a Christian.
He the ringleader. He is the ringleader of insanity. Yeah, that is Uncle B. That's what I'm about to call him, man. Corporate insanity. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, corporate insanity. But yo, man, I got something positive to lead the show on a note. Shout out to the peanut butter and jelly sandwich, man. Let's take it back to the peanut butter and jelly sandwich, man. You know what I'm saying? That just brings a good vibe. Crunchy peanut butter. Shout out, yo. I love the crunchy peanut butter. Yeah, with the peanuts in it. Yeah, that's the best. You know what you mean? Used to put chips in it. Don't need no chips. I got the crunchy peanut butter. But shout out to yo, I'm telling you, man. Yo, everybody be doing all they little, yo, take your girl out and do the, yo, you can do all that. But let me tell you something that's gonna change the vibe. That's just if you want to. Go and get you a little pack of paper plates. Make you a few of them banging peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. You know what I'm saying?
Come in the squares.
Not even. You can cut them in half, square or the triangle. You know what I'm saying? For whatever reason, if it's half and it's just like 2 squares, it kind of look like you ain't got that much love. But when somebody cut it in a triangle, it's like, yo, your people love you a little more. But yo, you get the peanut butter and jelly and all that with the tablecloth, the old tablecloth. But then you look in your drawer, your junk drawer, and get some old birthday candles. So it don't matter. One is a 2, one is a 4. You get me? Or you might got one birthday candle and one big long Christmas candle. Whatever. Light these 2 they got a mismatch though. Light these 2 mismatched candles up. You know what I'm saying? And have you a romantic dinner with a little Bluetooth speaker. And it can't be thumping. The music cannot be thumping. It gotta be a little Bluetooth that's bringing the bass out like this.
If it get any louder, it's gonna break. It's gonna bust.
Straight up, man. Straight up. This is a little whisper. This is a whisper. Yeah. Paper plates and peanut butter and jelly. And the match part come in is, what kind of chips would you like? What you want? Chips, cheese doodles? You know what I'm saying? That's like the champagne part. Yeah. You want chips, cheese doodles? I'm telling you, that's gonna be all. Kool-Aid. A cup of Kool-Aid. Now I want some ice cold milk though. I want some ice cold milk for my peanut butter and jelly. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And you got to have chips with the sandwich. Ain't no such thing as you get a sandwich with no chips.
You going to hell.
But yeah, you going to hell.
You going to hell.
That's my good note to leave the Connectwork with today. You know what I'm saying? Peanut butter and jelly Thursdays, man. Romantic dinner. You know what I'm saying? It cost you $3. Mm-hmm.
He said peanut butter and jelly Thursdays. Here we go.
Yo, hold up, yo, shout out to everybody in the chat because I can't see the chat. I seen we had a lot of people up in here, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yo, shout out to y'all, man. Beautiful. Yes, sir, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate my co-host. And yo, Uncle Beats, he's the ringleader. So anything that y'all get mad at us about, blame it on him. He the ringleader. Mm-hmm. All complaints forwarded to @Hood Hierarchy. All complaints forwarded to @Hood Hierarchy. Email available. Yeah, all complaints forwarded directly to @Hood Hierarchy. You know what I'm saying? Attention, Uncle Beats. Yes, all complaints.
We're gonna see you guys this Sunday, man. You know what I'm saying? Tune in for that music review. And as always, man, when you do send it in, only send me in 3, right? Because we don't want to flood it, but we want to make sure that we get you guys played. So check us out. Shout out to my co-host, man. Thank you guys again for another amazing episode. We're gonna see you guys this Sunday. We're gonna keep bringing it to you. Peace to you.